Hello, hello. Well, welcome back to Valhalla um, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Let's see. So, we're going to be starting day 5. Don't think there's anything new. I'm pretty sure everyone has. Well, I'm pretty sure I've kept up with everything so far. I'm not about to spend her life savings on nano camo stuff just yet. And let's see. Yes, I also hope Say's alright. Anywho. So, last time the bank was... Well, apparently there was some incident at the bank. We don't know too much. We're talking to some... Well, let's see. We're talking to a fat PI, and then Say's friend dropped by for a bit, and then my memory isn't all that great, it seems. Anywho, let's see how the rest of it goes. Anywho, off to work. Oh, something's supposed to happen today, according to Alice Rabbit. So, well, speaking of which, the news broadcast is there. Good evening. Huh, didn't expect you in today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You know, you can take a break. You're quite the hard worker after all. And the streets aren't exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford not to come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyways. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. Oh yeah, Gil ran off somewhere. I wonder if he's involved with the whole, like, Alice Rabbit thing. If I'm not mistaken, he used to be a, like, policeman or anti-riot police in Hong Kong. And then he fled the country. Or, not country, anyways. And then, yeah, he's living under an assumed identity. Anyways. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad waking her up. That was Streamer Chum, right? So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour, and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Oh no, I forgot. What voice did I give her? Okay, those are some... Where am I? That voice. Oh, right. Oh, at the Shawnee Rundown Bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor undergarments have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well. It's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry about it. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello guys and gals, Streamer Chun's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Oh god, her voice dropped significantly. Anyways. A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice! Want me to serve you a bit? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's give the boss rum, go to the bottle, and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay, okay. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Alright. I don't know these music tracks by name. Welcome to Valhalla, Neon Lights. Still don't have the first one. Glitch City right there, and Skyline Caramel Trying Dream. Oh, she just had one. That would be... Okay. Wait. That's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, if it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Just had to say something, Jill. Good evening. Holy shit. That was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Blue fairy. Oh, should I get this thing super drunk? Well, no one's around to tell me otherwise. I'm super tempted though. But anywho. All aged and mixed. Let's just do this properly for now. Here you go. Nice. This is the thing. So, how are you going to... oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilim's do. Oh, Lilim is plural, okay. Can I ask you something, Miss... Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that, I'm sure. Yep. I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? Not something a girl sees every day. And that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for such a situation. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottle brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings you... brings one of our world's 5 great brains in a jar to this place? I know I misread that, but it's okay. I'm not great at reading. not on the spot, at least. Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Aww. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Yeah, Jill? It's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with the commotion around and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than a cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just, I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to the point where it wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Oh, don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Here, beer. A beer, yes. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'll still be here. I've thought about that, too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel this like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him up to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I do have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just as uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? Oh, my brain moved. It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know, what has the downside of this... Oopsie. Downside to this body is... I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside... If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's computer is attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brain to reduce the input speed to said bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out how exactly you work. Or exactly how you work. That's probably better. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Okay. She had a bit of a sultry voice, right? Oh. Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy. Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. Didn't see you talking in disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in little maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know. Just what to strive for, then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt velvet. Okay. I don't think I've made one of these. Bubbly, classy, and burning. Ooh. 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks and mixed. Now, that's a cup. Alright. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up. You love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gilliam. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See you. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor was sure nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently, one of 5 brains being studied by scientists. Oh, sorry about the siren. Didn't expect that today. There's a summary of it on this pamphlet. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I've actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we are four sisters and one brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters of the alphabet. So, you're the oldest one? No, actually, I'm the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister's Carlotta. Ooh, that's a name. The eldest one. Then there's Diana, just before me. Then comes Eva. And at the bottom lies sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same. We 5 were never in the same. By the time. Ooh. Oh. Hello, chat man. Oh, I can't see who's in chat until someone types, but anyways. Or is there a function for that? Let me just double check. Participants. Well, I see viewers, I don't see chatters. Okay. Anywho, back to this. By the time Yvetta and Bernie were born, Diana and Carletta have already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Yvetta and Bernie do. Not to mention, I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, has separated from her husband. Hey, Chaotic. Thanks for showing up again. Little boost to the numbers help it. So, especially with starting out, yeah? Anywho. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. Didn't realize I'll be reading this today. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Dang. Deanna's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time to herself and to live her life. And she didn't think about that when she married a guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she only had known for 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy. My little sister introduced to me. Yeah. Seems he was my friend's brother or something. We went out on a couple of times, and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us. And instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on bloody kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex is on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for intercourse? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. What? Kashyyyk? Oh, Kashyyyk, okay. Yeah. So chaotic. Any plans for the day? An interesting name. What does it mean? Kashyyyk. I think it's pronounced Kashyyyk. I don't know. Is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a Fringe Weaver instead, will you? Alright. Fringe Weaver. If I'm not mistaken, this one's the easy one. It's aldehyde and like 9 carmotrine, right? Yeah. And aged and mixed. 1 Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing that you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, my turn to ask questions. About... Okay, okay. Karaoke sounds like a fun time. Perhaps I should do some singing streams too. What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spend most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? Yeah, sure, I could do some singing streams. I would probably need a bigger audience for that though. Considering like just singing alone without anyone chatting or making requests is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like that's something that I would need like at least a couple people in chat for. Anyways, what made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France, to boot. So, your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Oh, blood nuggets. Okay. If I did have a viewer account, this would probably be an insult to most people. I don't know what this means. This might be... Anyways. Mon arrière-glacier est plein d'anguilles. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Right. Okay, word for nothing. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you're hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? Yeah, yeah. I mean, singing streams could be fun. Perhaps I should find someone to collab with and maybe start doing covers. Maybe that'll give me some kind of rise in popularity. But jokes aside, I'm mostly streaming for fun and to see where this goes, so that's why I'm here. I also want to play this game, and it's kind of nice to have it recorded, so if I need to actually double check something, because one of the people ordered in very archaic manners, it could help. I'm just wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker means... or hacker makes it sound too exotic. Like... it's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. Let's see... I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws. What is this song? The Base of the Titans. Okay. Oh, I missed that line. Oh well. Hang on. I can... yeah. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, so I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, and I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve information like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Okay. Is that prosthetic? That looks like a prosthetic. Makes the whole thing sound illegal. It's actually an honest job. Don't tell me. You once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone. A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? Well, I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I've always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. I feel that. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like some kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there were all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I can help make harder at that. Huh. Didn't think about it that way. It is less action-y than what the movies make out of it. Make it up to be, though. No real-time, frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Type classy drink. Bad touch. Ooh. Yeah, let's give her a bad touch. Sour, classy, and vintage. I think that's her type. On the rocks and boop. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right not to give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which means it doesn't help. Which doesn't help because I have to pay the bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. Do you have any idea how much I hate you right now? Well, my job pays pretty well. I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Sounds like me. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that. Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that it got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Oh, I just made her a little soldier. Are you inviting me back to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken out of my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. How does one get their hair like that? That seems, well, very anime at very least. Cold. Okay, let's take out Race of the Titans. Oh, I get through most of them quite quickly. Let's go Love is Like a Drug. There. Ooh, it's just chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Be respectful. Apparently he's got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. The problem is his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. The bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. But I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. Okay. Dorothy. I'm here, don't scream. Oh-ho, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. Oh, voice. I guess hairspray is a thing. Okay. Sweet, non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Dorothy wants something sweet and alcohol-free. So that would be the caramel trine. Okay, so... Nope. Definitely not a piano woman. Sugar Rush? Yeah. I don't know if these are alcoholic. I believe these are not alcoholic. I'm gonna give this a try. in Alma. Oh, I forgot to check if that's off. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of soda. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh. But how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. So many female voices. Why is this is a nice game to pick for the first game that I'm trying to do. Oh, what happened to that? Why $60 for a cup of ramen, huh? Sorry, it's just taken a little bit aback by that. Oh, I can click on this. Okay. Oh, I'm Alma. Pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a escort. Yes, I would use that word instead. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says, "That's hacking, right?" No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until we try, right? I do not want to give a full lecture in Alma's voice on hacking. That sounds like a pain in the butt. Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's rear. Okay. It was a success. Okay. Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, you do some research on the target's operating system, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're an exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, I try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. Oh, nice music change. Can I click on this? Or this? No. Just clicking around randomly. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then I'm finally in, and I go and I retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, There are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use the information someone already gave me, but usually the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Yeah. Those still work nowadays? I don't know too much about that. That's like the only buff. What happens next? What happens next? Oh, right, because she's like a Lilim, right? So it's like a horror story to her. I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Yeah, thought so. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. Yeah. What happened? Have you ever seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having intercourse instead? Suggestive scenes, yes. Yeah, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it, because their minds don't upload it to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. I see. Well, it looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It's just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Is that a question mark on his forehead, or is that his hair? Oh, what kind of voice do I give this guy? A small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place. By the way, I'm so smart and philosophical. Oh, I chose the right voice. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What would you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, the 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I finally served the fedora. Anyways, I'm Armandio. Virgilio. Armandio. Oh, Virgilio. Sorry. That is a... I apologize to any of the Virgilios out there, but... very... doesn't fit well with that voice. I guess comment down there if you're Virgilio and tell me how great the name is. I don't know. I don't like shilling. Anywho. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. Oh, that voice. I should not. It fits, but it. Oh. Sorry. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite slow. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going on outside. Humans are a nasty bunch. Much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. That is factually incorrect, but okay. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Give me an example of non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, but I just know that it isn't right. If memory serves me right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed, or something. Poof! Takes over a pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. Oh, this man. But going back on topic, do you know what number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Cleo is a name, not a number, you know. The group of halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens and periodic and table. Okay, I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. I don't think that's right. Is it right? I'm not gonna look that up. Not right now. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. Yeah, it's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal. Do you want anything else? I really hope this guy never comes back to the bar. I like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. I just served you that. Okay. Here. Yeah, he gets worse, and the voice I gave him doesn't help, does it? Ha! You didn't. Wait. You did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender. Have you ever thought about death? How? What if you're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before entering the bar? How can you assure me that this reality... Oh god, he's making me yawn. Oh god, oh, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything is up to this point is just some stupid story written by unemployed 20-something in his room? Aw, if that's a developer, I hope you don't really think about yourself like that, because your writing is pretty great so far, because writing dialogue is difficult. So chaotic. Okay, I'm gonna ask 2 ratings from you. From 0 to 10, how terrible is this guy? 10 being the worst, 0 being he's reasonable, and 0 out of 10 for how great the match for the voice is. Being 10, in that case, 10 being a great match, 0 being an awful match. I think I made that more confusing than it needed to be, but I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from factual facts. What does that even mean? Get away from what? No! I want to deck him. I want to carve that question mark into his forehead. Anyway, sorry. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The Habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. That does not sound German. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple nearby cars exploded, actually, it seems. Oh hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful! I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here for a sec. What? This just in. About 5 gigabyte reports proving several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. Yeah, I'm glad he left too. And it pains me that it's very likely that I have to encounter him again, considering it sounds like he's also related to what's happening today. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We are receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are really ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system, and I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Okay. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. That doesn't sound like it's gonna happen. I'll have Zancanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? How do you get nails in a metal bat? That sounds like it takes way more effort than it's worth. And, like, especially since it's... Most metal bats are hollow, right? And made out of aluminum? Aluminium? I think I'm overthinking this at this point. But knowing her, she's probably wielding, like, a rod of wrought iron and shoved, like, some more spikes onto it. Or... I guess they could have welded them. I'm thinking too much about this. Say, Gil, Fore is the cat. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. That fat bastard. Apparently I didn't get a flawless service bonus because I didn't give him a 17. I am not pleased by that. I'm half tempted to redo the day for that, but no. Anywho, that's not the purpose of today's playthrough anyways. Anywho. Apparently this is day 6 break. Okay. So this is a little bit unorthodox. I'm gonna kill Virgilio or whatever his name is at some point, but oh gosh, that was a headache. Yeah, it's day 6, and I normally only just do a day at a time, but this is kind of strange. I'm going to see where this goes. Yeah, how about this? I'll continue from here next time. No, my flawless service bonus. No. Anyhow, I guess I should have served him literally anything else, but like, well, if I ever do a 100% playthrough of this or whatever, I'll give it a try. Anywho, thank you to Chaotic for joining me, and anyone viewing the VOD afterwards on the main channel. If you stuck through this far, either you're a friend of mine, well, you're going to be a friend of mine, and subscribe, like, share, comment, all of those YouTube things. It still feels wrong shilling, but I think I should do so because that normally anywho, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Ta-ta.